Hello students, I Aarti ma'am welcome you all to yet another session of English worksheet number 80. The topic of today's worksheet is a lesson Bholi. First we have a summary. After reading the summary, we will do the question answers that has been provided in this worksheet. So let us start with the summary. The main character of this story is a simple girl named Bholi. Her name is Sulekha and she is the fourth daughter of Nambardar Ramlal. She fell out of her cot when she was 10 months old and probably a part of her brain was damaged. Pretty at the time of her birth, her body got disfigured and at the age of 2 by an attack of smallpox. Only her eyes were saved. As late speaker, she could not speak clearly and so children make fun of her. Bholi was the weakest child. While her brother and sister were healthy, her sisters, who were good looking, were married off and her brothers were sent to the city to study. When a primary school was opened in their village, Bholi's father, who was a revenue officer, wanted her to study there. He sent Bholi to school even though her mother protested against it. Dresses in new clothes, she was sent to school. Happy to see other girls there, she hoped that one of them would become her friend. The teacher asked her name, but Bholi was too scared to answer. The teacher smilingly encouraged her to speak. She also asked Bholi to come to school daily. She gave her a book with many colorful pictures in it. She also told Bholi that she would soon be able to read it and everyone would treat her with respect. Bholi was filled with hope. As the village progressed, the primary school became a high school. When Bholi was of marriageable age, her father fixed her marriage with a person named Bishambar. As he was a big shop, he had a big shop, house and a large bank balance. Nearly 50 years old, he also walked with a limp. Not only that, he was a widower and had grown-up children. Bholi was not consulted when this marriage was fixed. The day of her marriage came and Bishambar arrived with a big barat. He was pleased with the arrangement, but when Bholi's silken veil was removed, he was shocked to see her poker-marked face. He refused to garland her and said that the marriage would go through only if an additional 5,000 rupees were given to him. Ramlal brought the money. When Bishambar was about to garland her, Bholi flung the garland into the fire. She very clearly told her father that she would not marry the man who has not only old but lame, but also a mean and greedy person. She took a vow never to get married. She decided that she would become a teacher and serve her parents in their old age. Now let us do the question answers. Now let us start with the question answers. Question number 1. For what unusual reason is Bholi sent to school? Answer. As Ramlal was a government official and the Tehsildar had asked Ramlal to send his daughters to the new school in his village, Bholi was sent to the school just to satisfy the Tehsildar. Moreover, Bholi is sent to school because there is a little chance of her to get married because her parents believe that she is very ugly and lacks sense. Question 2. Were Bholi's parents and Bholi's teacher alike in their attitude towards Bholi? Why or why not? Answer. Bholi is a half-minded and has poke marks on her body. None oiled her, dry hairs. No one would bathe her. Bholi was not taught by anyone how to speak. Her parents called her a cow and treated her as one. She was always left out, pushed aside and the old dresses of her sister were passed on to her. No one cared to mend or wash her clothes. These were all landmark treatments which were given to the Bholi by her parents. Bholi's teacher, on the other hand, has played a really nice job. She gave her encouragement to Bholi, which made Bholi face the world. When Bholi was brought to the school, she could hardly speak her name. The teacher provided all the help to her and inspired her. She developed the quality of confidence. It was her effort, the teacher's effort, which made her Bholi challenge the dowry seeker. The society would understand that education can do any wonders and can help to do away the curse like dowry. Bholi was shocked the world with her confidence, and such serials would be telecast to change the attitude, which would be a byproduct of her teacher's effort. So when we can say that there is a vast difference between the attitude of Bholi's parent and Bholi's teacher. Question third. What opinion did you make of Ramlal's wife when she said, let the teacher and the school worry about her? Answer. Ramlal's wife was an uncaring and callous mother. She never showed the affection to Bholi that she deserved as her child. She felt that girl with pox marks and lack of sense was a burden. That's why she sent her to school, so that the teachers took the trouble to handle the girl. Even when it was the matter of her marriage, the mother showed no sympathy and consented to her marriage to an old and lame man. Question number 4. Initially, Bholi was afraid to go to school and had to be dragged by her father. How did Bholi's fear gradually disappeared while going to school regularly? Answer. Bholi did not know what a school was like. She was never heard about it. When her father held her hand and took her that they would be going to school, she got frightened, fearing to be dragged out of the house. So she was reluctant to go to school with her father at first. On her first day of school, she was happy to see the girls of her age. She was fascinated with the colorful pictures on the wall of the classrooms. But when the teacher asked her name, she could not answer properly, and other girls laughed at her. She cried, but the teacher's soft words make her happy on this very day. Gradually, the efforts of the teacher and mingling with her peers helped Bholi to gradually accept her school. Question 5. Give examples from the text justifying that Bholi was a neglected child. Answer. Bholi is half-minded and has poke marks on her body. None oiled her, dry hairs, no one would bathe her. Bholi was not taught by anyone how to speak. Her parents called her cow and treated her as one. She was always left out. Due to her physical appearance, Bholi was neglected by her parents. New dresses were made for her sisters. The old dresses of her sisters were passed on to her. No one ever cared to mind or wash her clothes. She was sent to the school as her mother believed her to be a burden. Question number 6. Bholi's heart was overflowing with the new hope of the life. Describe Bholi's state of mind in this scene. Answer. Bholi enjoyed her first day at school as she was glad to find many girls almost of her age present there. She hoped that one of these girls might become her friend. She finds her teacher different from the people at home, as the teacher was affectionate, polite, and this touched her heart. This built new hope that she would become learned like others. People would listen to her. She would be able to speak without stammering. Now she would not be treated as inferior to others. Question number 7. Based on your comprehension of the lesson, what made Bholi aware of her rights and how did she use them? Answer. Bholi was taught now she was educated by her teacher and she has completed a high school. She has gathered the knowledge and gathered the confidence and self-esteem in this process, and now she has been acquainted with the fact that all the human beings have the right to equality and there should not be any discrimination on any level whatsoever. So this makes her to believe in herself and to lead a beautiful life, and that how she made use and fight against the dowry system in her marriage. Question number 8. In the light of the statement and in her smiling eyes was a light of deep satisfaction that an artist feels when contemplating the completion of her masterpiece. Discuss the character of Bholi's teacher and her contribution to transform Bholi into Sulekha. Answer. Bholi was sent to the school as her mother thought her to be a burden. She was neglected by her parents as she was not beautiful and lacked intelligence. The teacher in the school asked her to tell her name. She stammered and began to cry. The teacher showed her affection and encouraged her to be friendly manner to put aside her fears. However, Bholi somehow told her name to her teacher. Bholi was surprised. The teacher asked her to come to school regularly. Love and encouragement showed by the teacher brought out this drastic change in the Bholi's personality. Within a few years, she became so confident that she refused the marriage to a greedy man. When the groom bared his greed to everyone, it repulsed Bholi and she opposed the marriage. Unlike her sister, Bholi is educated and has a mind of her own. She has been independent as any other modern girl of big city. On seeing her father pleading and getting humiliated, she decided not to marry him. This tells us that she loved and respected her parents, has self-respect and knows what is right or wrong and is able to make a wise decision. Witnessing all this made Bholi's teacher accomplished, and she felt like she was looking at her masterpiece as Bholi has transformed into Sulekha. Question number 9. Sketch of Bholi's character from the story, elaborating how she evolved from the dumb cow to a fearless female. Answer. Bholi's real name was Sulekha, but she was called Bholi, the simpleton, as she was a backward child. She started speaking only when she turned 5, but she stammered when she spoke, and as a result, she was always mimicked or made fun of by other children. Therefore, Bholi talked very little. Bholi did not know what exactly a school was and what happened there. In the class, when her teacher asked her name, she stammered and began to cry. She kept her head down throughout the class. The teacher was very encouraging and friendly to her, and this made her gain confidence to speak. She started seeing a ray of hope in a new life. After years of gaining education and with the help of her teacher, Bholi turned into a confident girl. She no longer stammered and could speak properly. She even had the courage to refuse marrying the lame old man because he was greedy and asked money from her father to marry her. On seeing her father worried about her marriage, she said that he need not to worry and she would teach in the same school where she learned so much and would take care of him and her mother in the old age. The word Bholi means simpleton throughout the story. She had been a simpleton, hardly expressing her opinion in any matter. The word Sulekha means the person with beautiful sense of letters. In this story, the word was a larger meaning. It depicts being literate, intelligent and mature individual. After the education, Bholi has really changed to Sulekha and has assertion during the marriage in her announcement to the world that she is no more Bholi but Sulekha. Question number 10. Write the social evil discussed in this lesson. Answer 10. Common social evils discussed in the chapter include objectifications of girl, poverty, dowry system, gender equality, illiteracy, the social evils, yes, the social evil and the superstition that dominate the society over the centuries made social reform imperative for the development of the society and the masses. Bholi was an ill-treated girl and ignored child. She had pock marks on her face, making her ugly. She was also a slow learner, a retarded child, and also stammered while talking. Her parents always neglect her, and she was a nuisance for them. When she grew, the parents received a marriage proposal for her from Vishamba. He was lame, old widower with grown-up children. Her parents were happy to get the proposal. At the time of marriage, when Vishamba saw pockmarks on the Bholi's face, he asked additional dowry of rupees 5,000 to marry her. Bholi's father agreed. This aroused the self-respect of Bholi, and she refused to marry such a greedy, mean and heartless, lame old man. Her behavior revealed that she took a stand and succeeded in overcoming the social barriers. She announced to remain a spinster and never to marry. Spinster means a person who is not married in terms of girl. Like for a boy to be married is called bachelor. In the girl who is not married is called spinster. We can also contribute to the change of the social attribute by educating our girls. We should make them self-confident and independent. We can all follow the norm, each one and teach one, to eradicate illiteracy and spread awareness. And also, education guarantees a better future. This was your worksheet. Hope you have understood it well.